Hey, love. Hey, love. Are we doing this?
We starting already?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Hi, guys. This is Love versus Love. We're here together now, right?
Right.
Okay.
Together.
And today
We should be.
Shut up. Today we're going to talk about something that you kind of started on and you kind of gave a little bit on the last episode when he was talking about, how we met and all that stuff. So I thought like, let's just let people know how we met and how we got from there to how many years later? You don't know.
35.
Shut up, 35. 11 years later, married. So we're going to just talk about how we met and how we got to where we are now. Do you remember how we met? I know where we met. We met at a job. So it was our first day of training. We just happened to start together at the same time. So I was with my girlfriend, my roommate, my friend. So we got the same job. So it was training day. I remember walking into the building, going by the security guy to check in. So the building had two doors, like one at the back and one way on the other side, and like the security guard was kind of sitting in the middle. So me and my friend went in to check in. Then he checked us in. Then we turned around and went to stand right by the door. I remember turning around and then looking to see who else was in the room. And way across the room, there's this dude who's just staring. And I look at my friend.
Not staring.
Oh my God, this dude was staring. You were staring.
Peeping, baby.
But the funny thing is, I thought he was looking at my friend because everywhere we went, people used to look at her because they thought she was prettier than me. So I saw him looking. I'm like, he's looking at her. So I'm like, whatever. But he kept staring.
I was peeping, man.
Peeping. Well, if that's peeping, then how do you stare?
Hey, I mean, I remember standing there with my press slacks on.
Oh gosh, whatever.
A little button-up shirt, sweating. First day of work.
Why were you sweating? First of all,
I was nervous. I used to get nervous back then.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why, but I was nervous.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I remember standing there. I mean, I didn't know anyone. I was standing by myself. Nobody was talking to me. I was looking at. I had some folder. I had no idea why I had it. And then you walked through the door.
Me?
So I was like,
me and my friend.
You and your friend walked through the door. Yeah. I mean, I really didn't see her. I saw you.
Oh, wow.
You had that short haircut.
I did not.
Yes,
Wait,
did.
wrong girl.
You had a short haircut. You did have a short haircut. I was like, wow, the first day of work, you had a short haircut. I remember. And I was like, wow. And I wasn't nervous anymore. I was
Really?
determined.
You forgot all about
I
the
started
job.
focusing on, I'm about to holler at her. So my whole first day was how I was going to approach you.
I think that you're right about that. You know, the weird thing is like, okay, so this dude is just staring and staring. Anyway, so they got us together, right? And they were like, okay, we're going to show you around. They show us around. And then they took us to the training class. And surprisingly enough, so me and my girl were like, we're sitting way at the back because we'd already talked about it. We're going to sit way at the back. That way we can check everybody and we don't have to talk much. So we sat way at the back. Lord, behold, guess who's sitting in front of me?
I
Dude.
was sitting right next to you.
No, you were sitting in front of me because you guys used to turn around and talk to me and how I like that. You remember you were sitting in front of me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you're
so
right,
we're sitting and this dude is sitting in front of me. Like, wait a second, wait. What is happening? Remember how...
Yeah. What you didn't know, remember he wanted us to introduce ourselves?
Yeah.
As soon as I heard that, because I'm still like this a little bit as today. I did not want to talk in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Made me nervous. So the whole time I'm sweating because I'm feeling.
Oh, because you don't want to introduce yourself?
I don't want to introduce myself. I'm thinking of how,
my
can I?
God.
Where can I get up and go to the restroom just before he get to me?
Oh my God.
I'm so nervous, man. I don't know what to say because I don't want to like be stumbling and bumbling, sound like an idiot, and then
Yeah.
you're sitting behind me.
Oh.
So I mean, he eventually got to me, and the stumbling and bumbling rolled out.
You did not stumble. I don't remember that.
I do. I said my name and where I'm from so fast.
That's so stupid that they make you do that stuff. But that was, wait, what year was that? 2001. Yeah, we confirmed that.
Mm-hmm.
That was 2001. Yeah.
But it was a trip because I never heard your voice.
Mm-hmm.
When you walked in the front door, I didn't
Yeah.
hear your voice. I just was instantly attracted to you. As crazy as it might sound, as stalkerish
Stalker.
as that might sound.
You kind of was.
Well, hey, I stalked.
Oh.
But when you open your mouth and I heard your accent, I mean, it's not as thick as it is as it was back then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as thick. It was thicker back then than it is now.
Okay.
But I was even more intrigued. I was like, I have to.
Oh, so you were curious.
Curious.
Yeah, that's it. You were like,
I had to know
You had to know what?
who you were and where you were from. I mean, I've always had I've always was curious about Africa anyway.
But you didn't know where I was from my accent. Did you tell like, oh, you heard me?
Oh, when you started speaking, I knew it was African. It was some kind of African accent. I just didn't know where from. Of course I did.
But my friend had the same accent as me, like right? Yeah. That was kind of crazy. So I remember the whole training class, dude was turning around and trying to like do small talk and stuff like that. You remember that? But you didn't seem shy. You were just all in my face, like all the time.
Was really, really nervous. I mean, I couldn't let you know I was nervous. I had to show some kind of confidence.
Yeah.
So it took me about 15 minutes to build up every sentence. I had to build up 15 minutes of courage to turn around.
Shut up.
And
No, but crazy thing is the guy you sat next to, like my friend, and he was young. He was like,
I remember
he was
that
like
guy.
18, but he was like really yappy. He talked a lot of nothing.
Real
He
cool
was
guy.
just really talkative. So he would turn around and start saying a whole bunch of nothing. Then you would turn around and start to like talk, but he was
he
like
could outdo me.
chatting.
I could let him talk, and I'm sitting there like a schoolboy with my knickers on.
Knickers.
Yeah, knickers, like shorts for boys, man.
Oh my gosh. That's the thing. That's how we met. And then homeboy here, we trying to talk to me the whole time. Oh, can I take you out? Oh, can I take you to lunch? Were you taking me out to lunch then? I don't know. No, at the beginning. I don't think so. Because I think I was turning you down all the time. Right?
Yeah, I remember the when we get ready to leave, you walked out the door, and I had to say something to you.
Yeah.
So I walked you. I mean, I walked outside. I followed you outside, and I was like, "Hey." I don't even remember what I asked you.
I think you asked for my number, and I think I just gave it to you.
Yeah, I think you did give it to me. Just
I
to tell
did.
me.
To tell you what?
I think you told me you wasn't ready for.
No. I just didn't
Was
say that at the beginning.
I forgot
I think I did give you my number just to get you
definitely
off.
you definitely get me off.
Yeah, because I mean, you had to keep. I mean, I didn't want to be bothered.
Right. So you just gave me your number to.
I did
To get
because
me
I didn't know
off,
what
babe.
to say, babe. This was new to me. First of all, my very first boyfriend, I was 16, and I was with him for 4 years. One person. I come here, we break up, and homeboy starts talking to me. So imagine you're from this world, you never had a boyfriend, you had one boyfriend for 4 years, now you're not with this person, and then dudes is trying to talk to you. It's like, how do you know, like, okay, do you give them your number? Do you not? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to be bothered. So here's my number. All I know is you call me. I'm not gonna pick up. But well,
I don't remember whether I tried to call you that night or not. I mean, knowing me, I probably was too
scared.
I wouldn't say scared, but I mean, I think I didn't call that night. I think we talked the next day. then eventually.
But it made the whole training situation interesting. Like not little, but this guy all in my face trying to take me. I think we did let you guys take us to lunch a whole bunch of times. So who doesn't want to not pay for lunch and just
Yeah, okay.
go? But I mean, after the whole training situation, I was the only one with a weird schedule. I remember that. So when I'm starting, you're halfway. That's when you started coming to my desk,
right,
one-on-one, and trying to talk to me and stuff,
right.
Like. But anyway,
I was trying to move too fast.
You were.
I mean, I think that when I saw you, I think I was fresh out of a relationship.
Were you? Okay, I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
You were you?
I think it was a few weeks.
You didn't never told me that.
Well, I mean, I'm telling you.
So when I
baby.
told you that, you didn't say nothing like, "Oh, me too," or nothing. Because I remember the first time you asked me out, I said, we can be cool, we can be friends. I don't want to date because I'm just coming out of a situation. I remember I told you
Why
that.
do you want to bring up my relationship?
But I just told you.
I'm trying to holler at you. I'm not going to bring up. Well, I mean, that's you. You say to me, I'm not going to bring up any past relationship that I was in. I'm trying to holler at you. I'm not going to mention any other female.
Wow.
As far as you know, you the first that I'm trying to holler at.
Babe, that is so wrong.
We can talk about all the other stuff later.
That is crazy. Yeah, but I remember turning you down. And I didn't turn you down. I just told you I'm not ready. I'm just coming from a long relationship, my one and only, first ever, and I just need time to figure it out. Actually, I didn't say that. I did tell you I wasn't over him yet. I did, right?
Well, eventually. I mean, I don't think that we talked about, you said that.
No, I did. No, I did. I think the first time I said, when you asked me on a date, I said no. Then the next time you came around, you were like, well, let's just hang out. Then I said, hang out? Okay, we can hang out. That's how we started, because we were hanging out. Right. Yes, I'm totally right about that.
Translation, you can spend some money.
Oh, my God.
You know what I was doing after a while? I was bringing lunch, putting gas in your car.
He was washing my car every Friday.
Crazy.
Not even washing. It was like detailing.
I was so pathetic and desperate.
It was not pathetic. It was so sweet.
No, it was actually pathetic though.
It was not.
If my son told me that he was doing that at a girl he really didn't know that well, I would call him crazy and tell him to stop doing it.
You're sitting here with me now, but you're gonna tell him. Wait.
Of course, it's to spare his feelings, because he shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't have been doing that.
But if you no. Oh, but guess what? If you hadn't done that, maybe we would not be sitting here now.
I was going to be respectful. I was going to be a gentleman. I was going to show you that I liked you, but I think I was going a bit overboard.
You were doing too much?
I was doing way too much. Way too much gas. I'm putting gas in your car, driving home on fumes.
Shut up. You were not doing that.
I was doing too much, babe.
I don't know if to say too much, but you were very pushy. You were like, it's like I would tell you something and it's like you were not hearing it.
I think it was the fact that I was fresh out of a relationship. It was a bad breakup, and I think I was needing some comfort somewhere else.
That makes it. So you saw me and you thought you were in love with me, but it wasn't really love, because you were kind of trying to find a replacement for what you had just lost.
Of course, it wasn't love.
Wait, my God.
That's what you think it is.
That's what you just said.
Of course it was love at first sight, but that's just something, that's not real though. You know that. You don't know how you feel.
So there's no love at first sight? Do you believe in love at first sight?
I mean, I think it's infatuation at first sight.
You're infatuated by me?
I don't think it's real love. I mean, you get butterflies and you get this yearning feeling for that person, but I don't think it's real love as you actually get to know that person.
Yeah, now, later.
Right, but back then I thought it was, oh my God, who is this person? I have to know this person. I felt like a really, really strong attraction to you. And I think part of that was because I was fresh out of this relationship. I think I was, in the back of my mind, I was hurting. And I was like, I need something to get me over this.
Wow, you know what? After 11 years, I didn't know this. No, not even 11 years of marriage. How long? 17 years later, You never told me this.
Well, you never asked me, babe.
Oh, okay. Let me wait.
Well, you learning tonight, baby. Just
wow.
grab that pencil and that paper.
You know what? I'm gonna just sit here and be quiet and just let you tell me more. What else didn't I know?
Babe.
Was there another wife, 10 more kids under there?
No, baby, no. You know everything. Now.
No, don't baby me now. Now,
baby.
Wait a second. Now we're finding all this out. Wow, babe. You sure know how to keep a secret.
I mean, how am I going to possibly tell you all that?
But I did, though. I told you my situation more than once. It was like I felt like I was a broken record. And it's like I was telling you. You would say, okay. Then tomorrow you're like you didn't hear nothing.
That's not my thing, no. There's no way I'm going to try to talk to you or any other female and then mention, well, you know, I'm just fresh out of a relationship. There's no way I'm doing that.
I guess it's a guy thing. I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is I wasn't ready. And I just, for the first time in my life, basically I came here when I was 19 for college with someone, with a bunch of friends. I thought they were my friends. Now I'm asked out by myself. And it's the first time I'm like single, alone. So I'm trying to figure a lot out. Not just trying to figure out being by myself. Not trying to figure out being out of a relationship. I'm trying to figure out how to be on my own by myself.
Right.
You know? So it was a whole lot of new things. I'm going to take this in. I'm going to enjoy it. But at the same time, trying to figure it out. But this dude is trying to come in and I'm not ready for newness and all this and a whole other situation. And he's very pushy, very needy. You were very,
needy.
Not needy, you were very, what's the word? You know what you were doing.
Yeah, what were you doing? Up in there, baby.
No, it was more, you were, I don't know.
I was trying to get up in there.
Babe, stop it.
Stop it? Yeah, that's you were saying stop it. No, it was just that I was I mean, like I said, I was fresh out of a relationship. In my mind, in actuality, I should have just ignored you.
Ignored me?
I mean, I should have thinking.
You should have backed up, like back away for a second, because I said just.
Well, I shouldn't have came at you as aggressive as I did.
Yeah.
I mean, thinking back on it now, I mean, being talking as a mature adult now, I can say that now. I should have handled it differently. But I think I was lonely and hurt. I mean, you might not notice, but I didn't even really go home. Really, I went to my best friend's house. I hung out with him every night.
With him,
right?
Yeah. So, but at the same time, I feel that I don't know if I don't know, because fate. I mean, we're here now, so trying to look back, like if you hadn't kept going and going and going. And you were kind of pushing, it kind of put me off. Let me say, that's what I wanted to say. It was like a turn off. It pushed me like, wait, what's wrong with this guy? Why is this so pushy? And it kind of scared me at the same time. So imagine maybe if it had been the other way, if you were like, okay, I'm going to chill, I'm going to take it slow, whatever. Maybe, well, what if we'd gotten married when I was 21? Would we be here? So it's kind of, maybe it worked out for the best. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I think
I was 21.
Well, I wasn't ready. So I think it did work out for the best when you kind of pushed me away. I mean, I think if we had gotten to an actual relationship then, we probably wouldn't be where we are right now.
Yeah.
So I think it was all for the best.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I kept pushing you away. You kept coming back. I'm not ready. Let's hang out. But at the same time, the stuff I did, I felt like I was hurting your feelings. Like, remember the time you came to my apartment and my ex was there?
I remember that.
Because he used to stop by and try to just act like nothing happened. And you came and you were pissed. I don't even remember the exchange. And after that, I think you moved out of town. You went to Atlanta.
Yeah, I was going to Atlanta to work with my cousin.
No, but
and I remember
I was part of you making that decision, I think. Am I lying?
Well, I wasn't going to go. So I remember that day I was calling you, and calling you was ignoring my call, and my crazy mind told me that maybe her phone doesn't work. So,
but the funny thing is, we're not together though.
Maybe I need to go over there
and help her out.
And help her out, because maybe to help her fix the phone or something. I don't know, but I mean, I feel even talking about it right now. I feel embarrassed and stupid about it. But I remember going over your house, knocking on your door. You coming out and telling me your ex is there.
But the thing is, I never lied to you.
Yeah,
that's so funny. It's like most women would lie to get the best of both worlds or string a guy along, and I never, ever, ever lied to you the whole time. I was always real and truthful.
Right. I mean, I couldn't do nothing but respect that. So,
but
when
you
told me
pissed.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't pissed. I was hurt. Even though,
babe, don't say that. Now you make me feel so bad.
I mean, don't feel bad. I mean, I shouldn't have been over there. I should have respected. If you didn't answer your phone, I should have just stayed where I was. It was insane for me to race over there. So when you told me that he was in there, of course I was hurt. I just left. I said, okay, there's nothing here for me. And then I went to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta.
That was crazy. And that was the end of it. It was a whole year or two, right? A year and a half?
Was it a year before I talked to you?
Because you left. No, because you had just left that company when you came. And then that was it. I never saw you again because I couldn't see you at work anymore because you were not there anymore.
I remember that. I think I stayed in Atlanta a few months. Then my father, I got news that my father passed away.
But then by that time, I had moved. Remember?
Right. Yeah.
So it's so weird. So he came to my apartment. I told him I was talking to someone. Can you come later? And you're like, why? No, you were not. You were hurt, but you were like, why? And you kind of made a scene a little bit. Because after you left, my ex is like, oh, so that's who you're dealing with? This American guy, see how aggressive he is, da-da-da-da-da. So it made me like, dang, is that true? And I'm naive at 19, like, dang, I need to stay away. This is scary. But then you moved. Then a few months later, I moved to LA. Yeah. So maybe a year later. Was it a year or two? Was it last that long?
You know, you're skipping a huge part.
What? After you left for Atlanta?
No, in between the time that we met and when I left. You know, we messed around.
Yeah, that's why I said we were hanging out.
We was hanging out.
Yeah, but I kept saying I don't want to be I didn't want to be, what's the word?
I don't want to leave the impression that I was just stalkerish with no conversation.
No, of course not. I just said I didn't. Okay, I said I didn't want a relationship.
Oh, okay.
And I said we could hang out.
Right.
We went for movies. You'd wash my car. Babe, you put gas. You bring me lunch. I would spend time at your house. So we had fun. We'd go to movies, dinner, concerts.
Right.
We used to have fun as friends,
right.
But every time you brought up that relationship thing, it kind of messed it up. Am I lying? It kind of brought a little tension into it.
I mean,
but if we were hanging out and having fun, it was all good. But then you kept pushing, trying to put a label on it. That's when the tension would come in.
Yeah.
That would be like, well, it's good. Wait. You know? But if you think about it, maybe if you just kept being my friend, would it have...
Well, I'm kind of. I mean, I'm embarrassed about some of the things that I did, but I'm glad that we didn't get together back then because I wasn't ready.
I was a kid.
I needed to be. I didn't need to be in a relationship with anybody. I need to discover who I was, and decompress from that a relationship that I was in that didn't work out. So I moved to Atlanta. My father passed away. I came back to Fort Worth, and. I think when I came back, you had already left.
Yeah, my number had changed. I'd already changed my number and everything. Because I remember being in California, here in LA, with my cousin, and my house phone rings. It's probably a year later. Yeah, it was probably a year. And my house phone never rang. I just had a house phone because everybody had a landline.
No, before that, though, you were in Oklahoma, and we talked. and you said that
I was visiting my cousin and stuff.
Yeah,
and then you were like, "Come here,
Yeah, I was
come move in with." Yeah, then you were.
Oh no, I don't know.
No,
about
you
the-
did, babe.
No,
You're like, "Why don't you move back to Texas?" Because I was saying I don't want to be here with my cousin. I want to. Then you're like, "Well, why don't you just come back to Texas?"
Yeah, I think I did.
Then I
say
said,
something
"No,
like
I'm gonna go back to LA. My bosses
right.
say come back. They still have my job for me." So I went back. I think there was. Did we keep talking? I don't know, but
that. No, I didn't talk to you for.
it was like spaces of maybe
Yeah.
months or years we wouldn't talk, years and months we wouldn't talk. Then after a while we just started talking like friends, and I think you were cool with it, I was cool with it. I was in LA, you were in Texas, and we'd talk like every other day.
Yeah,
We're like,
because at that time, I mean, I still had feelings for you, but I just accepted that this wasn't gonna go any further than friendship. So that's what
yeah.
that's what I did. I was just trying to be the best friend I could.
Yeah, we were friends for a long time. We would talk. But it's funny, every time I try to talk to you about this guy, did this, my guy friends, you'd get mad. I'm like, wait, dude, are you my friend or not?
I don't know about
I want you to be my friend. Like,
I,
are you?
I think I listened to you.
You know but you know when you give someone advice, like you're kind of hating, like, dude, just be my friend right now. Like all the time, dude, stop it.
I was giving you the best advice I could.
Stop it.
I can't help it.
Come on, you
Because
know
I was telling you the truth.
when you have that guy friend and he always have something bad to say about that guy or your
Well,
situation, like, dude.
I wouldn't
every
hate
time.
you. It's just the truth. You know what I mean?
Well, that's crazy. Well, that's how we met. Do you regret meeting me ever? Like, if you could turn back the time, like, would you? Like, I should have left it
I
alone.
just regret what I did. I regret how
you were coming across.
I was coming across. How what's the word I'm looking for? How aggressive I was. I should have just took my time and been your friend. Period.
I think that's the thing. That's where people mess up. Like, as young as I was, I knew I needed time. I knew I needed space. Like, it was all too fresh and too new for me. So I'm like, I'm going to chill. I'm going to take my time. I knew I needed a break. But I think where people mess up is they want to leave one relationship. They're hurt. They're like, why did this person leave me? And then they try and jump into another one and replace that previous relationship and just keep going. And they don't take time to recover or grow or learn from that situation they've left to be able to move on to the next. Right. And I feel like, you need to take time to take it in. Like, okay, shoot, I messed up here. Maybe I could have done this better. I could have done this better. Let me change that, and then I can move on and be a better person for the next person I'm going to be with. And you grow and grow that way. But a lot of people don't do that. Am I right?
I think especially when you're younger, you don't do that. I mean, I know as far as I think guys are hunters. So when the person that you've hunted is no longer in your life, you're gonna look for somebody else to hunt for.
So wait, so it's just like a hunting game?
I think when you're a guy, when you're young, you just an urge, and you just want to be. You're just hunting for females at that age. You know what I mean? So I think when you mature, that feeling and that urge kind of goes away.
But I think it also depends on where you are in your life.
Right. I mean, people mature at different rates.
Right.
All depends on who you are and what you've been through.
Yeah. But look at it. 17 years later, 11 years later of marriage, you're sitting here.
I mean, I guess everything that happened worked out in the end, I guess. I mean, I'm here.
I guess. Oh my God. Like, well, I take what I can get.
I'm doing the best I can.
Oh my gosh. Sheer rewind.
No, but I don't regret meeting you at all. I mean, I think it was a good thing. I think I'm happy.
You are?
Of course I am.
Are you
I wouldn't
really?
be sitting here.
What would you be?
I'd be somewhere, baby, running them streets.
Running them streets.
Running them streets.
You wanna go run them streets?
No, I'm happy.
You better be. I'm just saying. Which brings me up to something. I was at work and I was hearing. Well, it was a conversation I was talking to with my workmate. But okay, what do you think about dating while married?
I think it's a good thing. Especially if you married for a long time and you've had kids or whatever, you don't really get to spend time with each other. What?
I don't mean that. I mean, like, you're married, but you're dating. You're married, but you're dating.
Wait a minute. You mean married but dating somebody else? Wait, what? You trying to tell me something bad?
No, I'm saying we were talking about this, and it just got me thinking. Like, you know
Wait a minute,
what?
married couples dating.
Yeah, don't egg brain you. Let me tell you. Remember, you
other
have
people.
Yes. Remember, you had a friend from Miami that
Right.
was married,
Right.
but they were having
He went on several dates with
See, that's
several
exactly what I'm saying. They were having issues.
other people, I guess. Is that what
Exactly. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying. He was married, and they were having issues in their marriage, and he started dating people like he was single. He was dating while married.
Right.
Yeah.
Dating, that's another word up for it.
I mean, what would you say? Okay, cheating, but he's dating. He's out
Right.
there living his best life.
He's living his best life.
So it got me thinking, like, because people are not serious about marriage nowadays anymore. So are people out there being married and then out there dating like regular single people, or what is happening?
I think it's once. I think when you get like tired of your spouse or whatever happened that pushed you away, instead of just saying, "Look, this is not working. This is how I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking about doing." I think it's easier for you to just say, "You know what? I'm finna pretend like I'm here, but I'm gonna step out." So I think my friend, I don't know, he was doing some extra.
He's
I mean,
like
he was-
single. Like, dude, did you get a divorce that we don't know about?
He was
Your friend.
when he wasn't with her, he was single.
See, that's what I was like thinking. Like, oh my god, I know people keep talking about how marriage is gonna be like non-existent in the future because people are just out there
nowadays.
Yeah, but then it confirms it because I have how many 2-3 friends who are in their late 30s and are single, and I have people I work with who one is single, she's a great career, she's single. One has a kid who's 5 years old, and she's a great lady, and she's single. Like, are people not, like, what is happening? Like, it's like...
I mean, as you know, marriage is hard, baby. You know how the stuff we go through sometimes.
Yeah, but how do they know that they haven't been married yet? So they can't even get married to even find out. Just because people are telling you, like, oh, marriage is hard. Yeah, but...
Maybe that's scaring them from being married because they keep hearing the horror stories from married couples.
I have friends who really want to be married, and they just haven't found the right person because the men are out there living their best life.
Right.
Because they don't want to be married.
Cabbage patching.
Oh my God.
On their best life.
What the hell? Did you just make that up? I don't know. That's just foul. That's just crazy to me.
I mean, marriage is hard, baby. I think it takes I think it takes special people to stay married and work through their stuff without actually stepping out and cheating. I think, especially if you don't communicate with one another. If you have the way you are, and that's the way I am, I'm not going to change no matter what this person thinks, then more likely that's not going to. It's not going to work. You're going to end the divorce, or that person's going to step out on you.
See, I don't want to say it takes a special kind of person to make it work. I think marriage takes work for it. You have to work at it.
I say a special kind of person because you have to have in your mind that I'm married.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, I'm going to stick with this person. I'm going to make it work.
Yeah.
Most people, when they run to an obstacle, they either run or they say, you know what? Okay, you don't want to handle this for me, or you don't want to do this for me, or you don't want to be who I want you to be.
Yeah.
then they gonna find somebody that fill their needs. That's just human nature. That's what I think. That's what most people do.
Yeah, I get it, but I just thought it was weird, and I really want to dive into it in another episode. Because I keep saying how we've been married, we've known each other for this long, we've been married for 11 years, but we've had some really, really hard times,
Right.
rough patches, like major. So, and we want to talk about that in one of our episodes coming up. So, I think that'll be something, that
It's gonna take a while. I mean, it's gonna take more than what we have tonight to talk about that.
Yeah, so it's something I really want to dive into and just give you guys a piece off and let you guys know how we worked at it and what it was, because it could really help out a lot of people, because we want to talk about so many other things within that topic.
Right.
So that will be something we'll talk about. And if you guys want to subscribe or keep updated, we'll be talking about that next. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. But I enjoyed this.
Yeah, so if you want to write in, email us, give us ideas, any topics or suggestions or
questions, if you have
comments or whatever, you can email us at loveversuslove podcast@gmail.
So that's love versus, like VS love podcast@gmail.com. So I want questions. I want to be able to talk and answer your questions. If you have any ideas also of what you want us to talk about, we can have a segment on answering those questions and let you guys know, what's going on. It's been fun.
Next time.
Okay, guys. Bye. You know, man.